Alright, I'm back again, this time doing the weekly commander challenge. I had recorded some previous videos, did very poorly with some of my brews. I don't think I was in the best of spirits as a result. Anyway, I'm on the fence about whether I want to upload them or not, although I do think it's important not to cherry pick games that I do well in or whatever and show you guys, you know, the good and the bad. Anyway, this time we're playing Marath. I made one small change prior to joining this event, which is adding Goblin Sharpshooter as a result of the popularity of the vampire decks, which I happen to be playing against, although it's not on my opening hand. Anyway, I have to try not to time out here. Yeah, I stole this piece of tech from a player named Budakov, who had posted some decent results with this deck recently, and is a player I respect. Yeah, it's kind of a creature value deck, and a lot of the cards combo with Kiki-Jiki. So we have Restoration Angel, which most of you should know about, is the most common one maybe. We also have Felidar Guardian, and I removed, what was it? It's a 3-mana white creature, and every time another creature comes into play, untap all your creatures. Anyway, it was just a really poor creature outside of the fact that it combos with Kiki-Jiki. Anyway, Zealous Conscripts also combos with Kiki-Jiki. Yeah, so we're always in the game in the sense that we can draw Kiki-Jiki and combo off regardless of how far behind we are, oftentimes. So I can't green Sun Zenith for the new card that would help tremendously in this matchup. What can I green Sun Zenith for? The reason I'm asking this now is because I may just want to green Sun for the Dryad Arbor, as lightning bolting either of these two creatures is pretty lackluster. Yeah, there's got to be something, because we're not doing anything next turn, it looks like, so we could just get a 1-drop. But a 1-drop's not substantially different than just getting Dryad Arbor right now. Yeah, let's do that. And we can play like a Mind Sensor or something. Maybe should have led on the command tower, because we're already going to have a green source with the Dryad Arbor we're getting here, so double green, it's not going to do much for us. Anyway, it's unlikely to matter. Just something to think about. Yeah, this is the new hotness. Just a bunch of dumb vampires and getting a 1/1, additional 1/1 for each vampire he plays. Kind of obscene in a 1v1 format like this. I don't think he can really afford to play Mutavault with his mana base. I think we're just holding a Bind Sensor. Can't really block anything, but what can you do? Palace Jailer is also not great in this matchup, because he's going to likely be drawing more cards from the introduction of the Monarch ability than we are. We might just... I don't know what we're going to do next turn, we'll figure that out. Right now we don't have anything to think about though. It's Mind Sensor or just Lightning Bolt, which is not any better. If we had another 3-drop, I'd consider blocking with the Dryad Arbor. This is getting pretty out of hand. Pretty quick. So we could have played our commander. No, we could not have that, which was the issue with playing the forest rather than the command tower initially. We have other plays. So it's not the end of the world. Hopefully he tries to crack this fetch land. I imagine that he will, given that he didn't attack with the Mutavault and only had one color prior. Like, I assume he just drew this land. definitely can't play around even Mind Sensor and 100 card format. We'll see what he does. We have to run it out there at the end of his turn if he chooses to do nothing. And you bastard. This is going to force out. I guess I can float the mana. And then this way, if he wants to change phases. Yeah. Expecting a fetch in response. But there was a chance that he cracked the fetch, wanting to play something on his main phase here, like a 1-drop. But floating all the mana, maybe I should have just floated the forest mana, and that would have been less of a tell that I had something to do. But anyway, I don't think we were going to be able to get him with the Mind Sensor here. Yeah, okay, he wasn't going to play anything anyway. We need to block things. I don't know what to block. Probably gonna block a stupid 1/1 with Mind Sensor here. Because we're not gonna be able to race him. And I'm not gonna count on him needing to fetch or anything. This deck, man. You really just need sweepers. It's been my experience. So we can't really block this. We'll just block whatever else. He didn't attack with the Mutavault again, which means he might have some kind of combat trick. Oh, what can you do? We have to block here, like. Yeah. Ooh, so we can lightning bolt and ping 2 dudes on each turn, so we can activate this to prevent a ping. I can lightning bolt it, and that kind of forces the issue. I could lightning bolt it and then play Scavenging Ooze instead of trying to activate Marath, and then he's still a 3/3 blocker. That seems good. That's what we're gonna do. We will likely need to gain life at some point during this game. It's unfortunate because it's like an aggro deck that plays a bunch of, 1/1s and 2/2s or whatever, and then when he does, if he does ever flood out, his commander's a real deal. I'm just gonna play Scavenging Ooze. We're not. On the one hand, we don't really have a lot of extra mana to be sinking into Scavenging Ooze, but we want our Marath to be a 3/3. It's very relevant at this stage. I think he should have attacked with the Mutavault. That's not good. It's not good at all. So if I block the Blood Throne, he'll have to sacrifice 2 tokens, and if he just gives it lifelink or whatever in Death Touch, then that's also not the end of the world because we're getting rid of a real card in the form of the vampire. So I think we're going to do that. And that kind of forces him. You could just act 1 vampire and then trade, but that's fine. I don't know why. He must have something. I don't know. We'll see. This is what I'm going to do. I don't want to get rid of the scavenging ooze yet. Looks like, yeah. So that wasn't the end of the world for us. So the kind of greedy play is to play the Mooly Dooly and hope to find some more lands. There's a reasonable argument for all three of these. Let's make a beast with Garrick, I guess. Let's play Mooly Dooly. I'm pretty greedy. Open for lands on top. First strike creature's not irrelevant. Maybe I should have attacked with the Scavenging Ooze. I don't really want to trade it off for a 1/1. Well, we'll see. I can't imagine what's in his hand. I guess he's been playing a land every turn, so they could just be lands. We don't currently have really an answer for this. Oh no. Oh, he has it right now. I didn't realize he had 6 mana. That's horrendous. It's gonna be a 5/5. It's terrible. I think we just have to trade off and then Palace Jailer his commander. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. We don't have any options really. We can't deal with that commander otherwise. And then this way he theoretically, well, he could attack with the Mutavault too in an effort to become the Monarch. Then we get to trade off Palace Jailer for maybe a Mutavault. Yeah, we're taking 7. Yeah, we have to. We can't. We can't take any more damage either, really. Like maybe keeping some of these creatures alive and not blocking there would have been an option if we were at a higher life total. I guess when, I'd like to say if, but when he becomes the Monarch, it will likely be after his attack phase, so he won't have the benefit of the hasty Edgar, which he chose just to return to his command zone anyway, so I guess that's a non-issue. We might want to wasteland the Mutavault. Fear. There's still one more land drop away from replaying his commander. Coden's command is bad. That would be bad. Yeah. So he's gonna become Monarch, which sucks, but I don't feel like we had a choice. At least this way we take him off a land, making him, he's even further behind casting his commander. Legendary isn't a creature type, so I don't think he could have given the Mutavault Fear. Oh. Hopefully first strike holds down the fort. Question mark. Do we want a wasteland? I don't think that's doing anything for us. Play Thalia, Priest of Titania, or Garrick Thalia. Or all three. No. Not all three. I guess I am going to wasteland and play Garrick and Thalia. Right. And theoretically not dead. This game is not going well for us though. So if we, let's say we block this with Thalia and then first strike damage will prevent counters from being added to the other two tokens here. I guess there's an argument for wastelanding first. So he did have some kind of removal spell he was trying to hold up, but whatever. Could have played our Marath instead of this. Yeah. Next turn. Next turn we can play Marath and ping down a 2/2. Or make some stupid blockers. Looks like all at me, which is bad. We were hoping he would attack Eric. I don't know what he's trying to do though. Hopefully he's not realizing the interaction between first strike. He's just going ham. Basically, if anything goes wrong for us here, the game is just over. I don't know what happened. What happened? Did I lose to an outboard trick? Activates an ability of Urborg. Oh, I thought this was like the usual Urborg, the Tube to Yawgmoth, whatever it's called. Target creature loses first strike. What? How? Like? And I thought he was attacking me. Oh, never mind. Okay, okay. Just calm down. Calm down. We lost. Right. Block this. This. Another block. Okay. Might not just be dead. I can ping this. I'm not, theoretically still not just dead, but we're pretty close. Let's hope for a miracle. We're like somewhat kind of close to stabilizing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more land away from casting Edgar. So this is still just all at me. So I want to ping this 1/1. Oh, I can't ping anything. I block this and then ping something. So I can block this and then ping the 1/1 and take 3, but then I go to 1. And he has 3 creatures. And the following turn I can block this and then kill the other 2 on paper. Even make a 1/1 to block Edgar with. Right? Yeah, I have a 1/1. I was originally planning on blocking this and then pinging the 1/1, but that would result in Marath dying. I think I have to go to 1. Hopefully not. I'm gonna lose to any onboard tricks again. In fairness, even if I had known about the Urborg, I'm not sure it would have changed my play. So I could have made a 1/1 here to block the 3/3 with and taken less damage overall. I don't know if that's... I suspect that might be more... And he's drawing extra cards, meanwhile. It's horrendous. So I was saying, I don't think that's a winning play. That's what they call a not losing play. We're playing to not lose rather than to win. Winning is going to be extremely difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whatever. Let's make a bunch of dumb blockers. Tap something for green here. Maybe we're not in terrible shape. If he just plays his dude, his commander at any point, like he doesn't have to attack with it. You just wait a turn and then give it fear. There's really nothing we could do in that scenario. Let's assume all our creatures survive and we give them +3/+3. I assume that's not anywhere near close to enough. So yeah, here comes his commander. Bad news bears. 6 + 4 is 10. 6 is 16. 20 damage we could do. See if he wants to attack. You could just wait. Waiting might have been the better play on his part. I have to make sure I don't go to time, because if I do win, it's gonna take a while. So if he attacks, we have to ping 2 1/1s. That'll be a 4/4. We chump the 4/4 vampire with the wood elves, and then double block. Oh, that's gonna be a 5/5. That's bad. Fuck. How do we? We just have to. We have to let that become a 2/2. I think that has to survive. That's the answer. And then what are we doing? Something I talked about. This blocks. This has first strike. That's terrible. So we have to jump block this, and then he's just gonna be able to give it fear. We can't, because of the first strike, we can't profitably block it at all. We're not even close. Can't be blocked except by artifacts or black creatures. Well, we have basically neither of those. Maybe I should have kept Marath alive in the event of us drawing a Basilisk Collar or the Death Touch dude. That might be our only out at this stage. Wasteland is not an out, as it's currently in our graveyard. I think we have the dude that lets us play lands from our graveyard, so I guess that's not even really an out because it only buys us a turn. Oh yeah. We can get Kiki Jiki. That doesn't get us anywhere. Don't really have time, unfortunately, to figure this out. Let's just play Recruit of the Guard and see where. Oh yeah, we should be able to. Hey, we can get a Palace Jailer effect. Right. An F2K would have been enough. Ooh, we really don't have time for this. What does Karmic Guy do? Gets back Palace Jailer? Okay, I think we can win this game. I just need to hurry up. Oh, I can't believe there's a chance. There might have been an even more optimal card to get there. Like, I don't know. Maybe we could have gotten Zealous Conscripts and stealing his dude and ultimately Garrick, and I don't think that would have got us there, but like there could have been other plays. Or maybe we could have gotten Kiki Jiki and then copied his Edgar. I don't know. That wouldn't have worked, but I think you can copy opponent's creatures. I don't know what this is, but I assume it's bad news. Now there's flyers we have to deal with. Why is this one flying? Is everything else flying? Maybe you can play them off the top? That was a good draw for our opponent. So it's currently our only blocker, but it's just not enough. Land is not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're dead, right? We can't deal 4 to that. 1, 2. What do you want? What do you cost? Yeah. Super dead. It's only 1 elf. We might be 1 mana short. In any case, we're definitely short. There's only 1 elf on the battlefield, so we could ping it for 3. Yeah. Ping it for 3. Gonna have to draw some kind of removal. With our trigger. Our monarch trigger. I don't think there's any instant speed removal in the deck, to be honest. At this stage, maybe a Chord. A Chord Icon might get us somewhere. Not a Llanowar Elves. Oh! 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 So if I make 2 1/1s at the end of this turn, or 3 1/1s with Marath, and then give them all trample, I think we can win. I don't think I even have. I'm not even going to spend time thinking about it. I'm just going to do it if we get the chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm telling he's going to cast his commander. I have to do the math. So it'll be 3 additional 1/1s. If I jump block, just his commander. So just the 1/1s are 12 plus 7 is 19 plus 8 is 27, 28. We might only have 28 if we chump block his commander. That's assuming he casts his commander and attacks. Okay. Okay. And then that's not factoring his blocks in either. I don't know what this is. What? What's happening? No. Oh, I thought it was F6. Okay. I don't think this is going to be enough damage. I think it's going to be close, though. I don't have the luxury of time. Oh! Man, my heart is pumping. Oh my god, my heart is pumping. I don't know if this is enough. I hope so. I think it is. I have to assign blocking order. You fucking scumbag. Oh! We fucking got there, boys! Oh my god, that was crazy. I don't know if the Zealous draw was enough to push it over the top. I think it was. I think without Zealous we were going to be like one short. Because how much Zealous added? A lot of extra damage. Oh my god, that was insane. Alright. See you guys in the next one.